God instructs you to fully rely on Him today. I am the ruler of the daytime, and it is my benevolence and favor that envelopes you from all directions. Take heart, declares the Father. Take solace in my power, since it is through my power that I am providing you with all the means necessary to overcome the difficulties you are encountering. Have faith in my formidable right arm, for I am an unyielding force that cannot be shattered. Consequently, you will not be shattered, captured, or annihilated. The Father affirms that this is a decisive day in which His kind influence is upon you, not for harm but for your benefit. Despite the enemy's anger and attempts to be heard, it is ultimately my voice that decides the outcome of every circumstance in your life. Never succumb to the enemy's threats. I am the defender who protects you both on your right and left sides, ensuring that no harm or danger befalls you. The Father assures you of your safety and security under my pavilion. God encourages you to be courageous today. The Father declares that greatness is eternal and does not go from the earth. Mantles of bravery and integrity continue to be accessible across successive generations, and I have set aside a mantle on your behalf, which you can discover and embrace to accomplish your predetermined mission. The Father advises against looking back. Do not dwell on past events, but focus on future opportunities. I have planned remarkable and powerful events in the future for people who will be guided by my divine influence and pay attention to my instructions during difficult and sorrowful times. The Lord declares that His voice shall serve as the leading compass for this season. Resolve to resist succumbing to the influence of the incessantly talking and angry adversary who aims to deprive you of your blessings. Remain steadfast in your task and do not let any distractions from the realm of darkness. Embrace the responsibility that I have bestowed upon you, which is your predetermined mission. Immerse yourself in the embrace of my affection and endorsement. Do not allow yourself to be provoked by the actions of your adversary. Remain steadfast in your position and observe with carefulness and resolve, for I am guiding and empowering you with my powerful and evident presence, even at this very moment. According to God, you are the place where I permanently reside. You are the dwelling where I opt to establish my name and my magnificence. The angels are drawn to my magnificence. They approach with reverence, crying, "Holy, holy, holy." The Father affirms that holiness resides inside you. Resolve to unleash that magnificence into your existence, as the celestial beings trail behind wherever the magnificence leads. Angelic assignment diligently monitors and promotes the splendor wherever it is encountered. The objective of the angelic host is to fulfill their planned role and carry out their designated tasks. Be aware that the same resources that support my throne also support your life on a daily and continuous basis. They continuously serve the glory and continuously attend to your life because you are my dwelling place, declares the Father. The Father declares that you belong to Him and He will always be with you, never abandoning you or failing to guide you towards being like His Son in every aspect of your human nature. God reassures the small group of believers by saying not to be afraid, as it brings joy to their Father to grant them the kingdom. I take great satisfaction in safeguarding, upholding, and conserving your well-being. Even though thousands perish on your right side and tens of thousands on your left, the overwhelming punishment will not come near you because I am protecting you. The Father assures you to rest peacefully and enjoy a restful slumber, as my celestial beings are diligently safeguarding you. Embrace the start of your day with confidence, happiness, and a clear affirmation of my presence in your life. I will accompany you throughout the day, serving as a protective and trustworthy companion in every decision you make. The air you breathe is purified by my benevolence and compassion. I assure you, you will experience profound satisfaction and find solace in my abundant affection for the entirety of each day. This is an act of benevolence that I have chosen to demonstrate to you. My unwavering love and support are constantly with you. Today, God declares that I am earnestly seeking a closer connection with you. I have selected this specific day, 24 hours, to infuse you with my affection, strength, and magnificence, in response to your longing and heartfelt pleas. Resolve within yourself to be undeterred by either distractions or the attacks of the enemy, so that you may fully embrace the activation of my Spirit upon you at this very moment. The current season is now, as declared by the Father. Today is the present moment. Abandon any doubts or obstacles and fully immerse yourself in the manifestation of my divine splendor. When you direct your gaze towards the intensity of my fire, I will cause a sudden eruption on your skin, ignite your inner being, and convert your essence into a visible representation of myself. This is the manifestation that you have fervently requested and that I have resolved to reveal of my own accord in your life at this now instant, declares the Father. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks. Today, God declares that He is diligently observing and protecting you. I provide care and solace to you, as I am the Divine One who possesses the ability to bring consolation to all. I am preemptively rectifying any necessary adjustments even before your awareness of the necessity for change. The Father explains that His criticism is not intended to be punitive, as He already bore all punishment Himself on the cross. I will never subject you to the same suffering that I endured on the tree. Adopt this mindset and let it influence your perception of my identity. You can find solace in my benevolence, particularly my affectionate benevolence, as that is the attire I am adorning you with at present. Do you believe that I assumed complete responsibility for all punishment inflicted upon myself at Calvary? If I were to bear the entirety of the penalty on your behalf, then you must acknowledge that I have no punishment left to administer. Place your trust in my gentle hand of correction in your life, advises the Father. Find rest in this guidance. Be aware that I am altering and molding you to become a flawless representation of myself. I take great pleasure in witnessing and observing this process reaching its desired outcome, where you resemble and communicate like mine, and carry out actions on the earth that mirror my actions in heaven. This is the purpose for which I perished and was resurrected, and it is now your share and your bestowed favor at this present moment. Today, God instructs you to raise your expectations. I am transmitting a celestial download. I am endowing you with my profound knowledge to navigate the challenges and circumstances that lie ahead in life. I have devised an exit strategy for you. Now, please proceed to go. Abandon the limitations of narrow-minded individuals who oppose progress and embrace my everlasting affirmation and agreement. Avoid the mistake of stating that you will wait for a favorable moment. I am the deity who governs the concept of time, and specifically, I have dominion over your present moment. Advance and exit. Assert your dominance over your adversaries by completely overpowering them and proclaiming the triumph that is made possible by unconditional love, as stated by the Father. Have faith in me for the desired result. Have faith in me for the relief you have been desperately seeking. Today, I am here to offer you salvation, rest, and the approval of your Heavenly Father. Today, God declares that the abundant and powerful influence of my Spirit is accessible to you. The Father invites you to fully immerse yourself in His presence today, as He wants to invigorate and rejuvenate you with an indescribable and unchanging joy. Despite the enemy's anger and meaningless chatter, divert your focus from his actions and fully immerse yourself in my Spirit today. Your journey is not meant to be a continuous series of battles, but rather a progression from one triumph to another. Today, I am adorning you with divine radiance and removing any obstacles or harm from your life. Do not let the enemy's deceitfulness divert or engage your heart and attention in what may seem like endless issues and challenges. The Father proclaims, I am both the beginning and the end. I have brought you into the present moment and I will fulfill all of my promises with you. I will settle every account with you, even in the current circumstances, as I declare, says the Father. Drink abundantly, my child, and find joy in the aged and exceptional quality of the beverage that I am providing you with today. Today, God declares that He is adorning you with His divine essence. I am bestowing upon you the attire of transcendence so that you may elevate yourself beyond the chaos. The adversary against you is an expert in deception and illusion. He possesses the ability to effectively enhance his physical presence and create an intimidating aura that surpasses his actual size. Are you not accepting his misinterpretation? The Father insists on taking another look. Examine the adversary and his stratagems from the perspective of my elevation. Upon my ascent to my Father and your Father, I unabashedly vanquished the adversary of your soul. I publicly showcased the enemy's work and effectively neutralized every strategy they had against me. Let my higher self empower you today and let you experience and understand the radiant splendor of my essence that elevates you and enables you not just to have authority but to govern with authority. The Father commands you to go forth immediately and exercise your authority, which I have acquired for you. Today, I am enabling you to fully embrace your elevated self in me. Rejoice today, for it is the day of your emancipation, as proclaimed by God. The essence of my being resides within you, and my essence will bring about freedom in every setting where it is present. Therefore, endeavor to actively search for my Spirit today and you shall discover the tranquility and solace that you are in pursuit of. The Father invites you to enter into His rest, as it is the sole location where true productivity is achieved. I am the one responsible for all the important activities that lie ahead of you. Therefore, I urge you to come to me and allow me to fulfill my role. By doing so, you will find that the tasks at hand are easily completed without causing any disturbance to your tranquility. The Father declares that you should let His calm and quiet dwell inside you. My tranquility will suppress all conflicts and will silence the noise and commotion of fighting surrounding you. From now on, establish your initial attitude towards me as one of trust, relaxation, and confident anticipation that I will handle any difficulties you encounter today. Prevent the adversary from bothering or pressuring you. Proceed diligently by addressing the tasks at hand, being aware that I am actively engaging in the work, and providing you with the ability to resolve all challenges in your life to a beneficial outcome. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks. Today, God assures you that you are unquestionably under His divine protection. Just like a shepherd guards their flock, I am here to safeguard you from any damage and shield you from any attacks by the enemy. Do not be afraid of the intruder or the individual who stealthily seeks to exploit you in any manner. The Father assures you that He watches over you, allowing you to find peace. Find solace in me and understand that I am committed to thwarting every attack from the enemy on your spirit, mind, or physical being. The Father asserts that nothing in your life is exempt from His observation. Entrust your worries to me, regardless of their magnitude. The Father refutes the claim that He disregards little details, asserting that it is not accurate. I am aware of every single elevator malfunction, without exception. The Father advises us to find solace and have faith. Allow your mind to experience tranquility, your emotions to achieve serenity, and your body to attain a state of relaxation. By doing this, I will collect you, direct you, and ensure your safety today. God challenges you today to attempt to offer me an unwarranted expression of admiration. Please demonstrate a level of gratitude that surpasses the level of fidelity I am currently displaying towards you. If you were aware of my current involvement in your life, you would undoubtedly express gratitude towards me. You would express your gratitude to me with great enthusiasm and lavishness. You should actively pursue expressing the utmost admiration of the unreservedly grateful individual using your emotions, thoughts, and words. Feel free to celebrate and indulge in the fulfilled prayer that is currently unfolding in your present moment. The Father finds great pleasure when you express joy before witnessing and experiencing the goodness that I offer. I feel honored and praised when you alleviate your concerns and confidently anticipate my consistent ability to provide deliverance and provisions. The Father declares that there is a profound and exultant expression of praise, rooted in the lineage of David, residing inside you, eagerly yearning to be unleashed. This is a spoken communication that possesses both anointing and power. The Father asserts that praise and thankfulness hold a significant influence on your life. Expressing admiration and gratitude undermines the adversary's plan and tactics directed towards you. Expressing admiration and gratitude enables you to liberate yourself swiftly and effortlessly, much like a bird evading the trap set by a hunter. The Father encourages you to boldly worship Him in a dimension that surpasses the magnificence of what He is about to accomplish in your life. I dare you to exaggerate the extent of my rescue and support on your behalf. God declares that He is both the beginning and the end. I am omnipresent, existing both at the inception and conclusion of the conditions that shape your life. I possessed godlike qualities at the inception of this phenomenon, and I will continue to possess them even when these events become a distant recollection. Be aware that my hand of solace is upon you. The Father affirms that this too shall pass. Find tranquility and relaxation, as this is not a trial that can be conquered solely through your power. Allow my mind to settle upon your ideas, feelings, and emotions. You are unable to endure with the resilience of the ordinary individual. Recognize and perceive the limits of your power and the commencement of my power. I am supporting you from below. Avoid seeking the effortless way out. Patience for the acquisition of my profound knowledge and my definitive resolution. Do not permit the adversary of your spirit to designate you as a target. The Father assures you that He is by your side, and you will emerge triumphant from this conflict, with your integrity preserved. According to God's message today, you are entering a period associated with marriage. The culmination of my presence within you is imminent. The wedding attire is currently in stock. Take them and embellish yourself like a bride adorned for the beloved. Now is the moment that belongs to you. This is the specific day and time. There will be no further delay. The Father requests permission to provide you with information. Grant me the opportunity to bestow upon you the profound and irreversible influence that will sculpt and refine you to resemble me completely. I will envelop you with my mantle, just as Boaz protected Ruth. There will be no more searching for small fragments of information in the fields, trying to understand only a portion of it. I am entering your life completely and abundantly. The Father instructs you to release everything you are holding in your hands, and in return, He will fill your heart. Eliminate all sources of disturbance and direct your attention solely towards me. I am prepared to begin the search, whether you are ready or not. I am arriving so that you may become acquainted with me, as you have yearned to become acquainted with me. May you encounter my presence and be imbued with the entirety of my essence within the deepest aspects of your being. Today, I am enhancing the level of closeness and connection within you, as stated by the Father. If you accept my embrace now, I shall surpass all your highest hopes in perfecting myself within you. Today, God asks if you truly comprehend the essence and transformative power of grace. The abundance of my grace is increasing exponentially in your life. The portion that is allotted to you, without any deserving or earning on your part, and without any conditions or obligations, is the favor, blessing, and goodness that I bestow upon you, declares the Father. Although you were still in a state of sin, I graciously bestowed upon you the greatest gift of my Son. Similarly, I will not refrain from granting any other beneficial gifts. The consequence of disqualifying one's own heart from my blessing is the experience of restriction and denial. Experience the cleansing and renewal of my spirit today, declares the Father. Let me welcome you into my presence and transform you into a living embodiment of complete healing and purification. I deeply desire for you to acquire greater knowledge and experience a more profound connection with me today. There are many further aspects of my being that I have yet to encounter. The Father expresses a profound longing within His being that resonates with the depths of your being. Depart, my cherished one, and comprehend the complete measure of my affection for you on this very day. According to God, He states that his yoke is effortless and his weight is not heavy. Individuals who are influenced by religious beliefs will enforce obligations that they will not alleviate with any effort. They absolve themselves and impose onerous duties on even the most delicate of hearts. The Father advises you to adopt a mindset of being effortlessly connected and having few burdens in your own life. Similarly, he suggests that you approach your expectations and demands on others with the same ease and lightness. Are you experiencing distress? Do you feel weighed down by a significant burden? Decide to grant people the freedom that you wish to experience. By doing so, you will liberate yourself from the trap and the load that the enemy seeks to ensnare you with. Therefore, venture outside today and grant someone absolution, pardoning their transgressions, alleviating their remorse, and liberating them from censure. By doing so, you will not abandon your compassion. Indeed, you will establish my compassion within your own heart, life, and personal encounters. According to God, there is a point in time when it is necessary to abandon one's religious beliefs to discover the kingdom. My domain consists of justice, peace, and joy, rather than limitations, condemnation, or the imposition of external authorities. Embrace my kingdom within you, declares the Father, and recognize it as your inheritance that will transform you into my likeness. According to the Father, religion just masks or conceals the surface appearance. The internal transformation of my empire is taking place. Upon witnessing the kingdom, you will embody a tangible manifestation of the character, life, and love emanating from the throne. Embrace the freedom bestowed upon you by my Spirit, allowing you to transcend the role of a mere servant and become a cherished child. The Father has granted you the authority to transform into the son or daughter that He has predetermined, appointed, and provided for you to become, even at this very moment. Therefore, proceed and fulfill your divine destiny. The divine proclamation declares that an ultimate termination shall be brought forth. I am terminating a certain aspect of your existence and facilitating a transition to a different task or role. Whenever the drover tugs on the reins of a noisy animal, there is consistent opposition and objection. When you encounter internal opposition to the changes I am implementing, use this opportunity to practice self-correction and align your innate nature with my intentions for your life. I am requesting a renewed synchronization of my moral and spiritual essence within you. Discard the juvenile playthings and outdated ideas of the past, and instead, embrace a mature and powerful role as a devoted servant of the Almighty. The things that have polluted your life and diverted your attention are significantly inferior to the honor and status I have designated for you to embody. Therefore, allow those things to disintegrate just as the worthless outer husk separates from the valuable grain. I am inviting you to align with my intentions, declares the Father. It is now necessary to relinquish certain things, individuals, mindsets, and patterns of behavior. The rigorous discipline I impose with my hand is responsible for the clarity and purity of heart you have requested from me. The Father urges you to collaborate with the purification process. By doing so, you will witness a renewed influx of my Spirit's presence in your life, starting immediately. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and subscribe to the channel and check out the link in the description. Thanks for watching the video.